Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Bad news for the Ukrainians, and that is the Russians bring more troops to the front, trained and fully equipped troops to the front. In this case, they will probably try to break the front in Bakhmut area. I will show you two maps and two articles here. And these two articles come from Ukrinform, from the Ukrainian side, and they tell us that I think it's the 25th Army, Russian Army, 25th, is fully armed and ready to go in. And the other one, they're going to tell us that more than 10,000 troops are ready to push back in Bakhmut. If you remember, Bakhmut supposedly is where another hotspot when supposedly, again, the Ukrainians are conducting their counteroffensive, that and Zaporozhye. So let me show you the two articles and then the maps. The first one comes from Ukrinform, so does the second one. This is from October 1st, 2023. Russia amasses more than 10,000 personnel in Bakhmut. The Russian Federation has concentrated more than 10,000 personnel in Bakhmut. It also deploys tanks, motorized rifle and landing regiments there. So let me show you where Bakhmut is. I'm going to use the Russian map. So here is where the front is. Bakhmut is right here. They call it Artemovsk, the Russians, and since this is a Russian map, you're gonna go by Artemovsk. So here is Artemovsk right here. So this is Bakhmut. This is where these 10,000 troops are, more than 10,000 plus tanks, this area. So on the big scheme of things is right there, not like this, but like this. Artemovsk right here. And the Donetsk, Luhansk, this is Zaporozhye. Let's go back to the article. Ilya Yevlash, head of the press service of the Eastern Group of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, said this during the United News telethon. Ukrinform reports, and I'm quoting, as for Bakhmut, the enemy has concentrated considerable forces there, more than 10,000 personnel. Heavy battles are ongoing there. Yevlash noted that there are no signs that the enemy is allegedly going to leave the city, according to him. I thought he was it was Evgeny. Eugene is Evgeny, I think. I know. The Russians also keep tanks, motorized rifle, and landing regiments there. He added that in general, fierce battles are underway in the east of the country. The situation is tense, but controlled by Ukrainian defenders. As Ukraine reported from February 24th, 2022 to September 30th, 2023, the defense forces of Ukraine eliminated about 278,130 Russian invaders. Well, I covered that 2 days ago. I think it was BBC Russia conducted a research, and they found that actually about 33,000 Russian troops died in all this time, and these guys come almost 10 times more. Well, whatever. Let's move to the next article. The same Ukrinform, the same date, 1st of October 2023. Russian 25th Army, fully staffed, takes up positions near Kreminna, Yevlash said. So the same guy. Now, it says here that Russia's 25th Combined Arms Army has been fully staffed to the number of 17,000 personnel and took up positions near Kreminna in Luhansk region. I will show you where that is. First, I will show you the map here. So remember, Artemovsk is right here. Kreminna is north of Artemovsk, right here. And this area is Kreminna. So here is Artemovsk, Bakhmut. This is Kreminna. So they try and probably to go like this, and then close all this thing. So on the map, just so you know where that is, right in the middle here. Now on the another map, because I couldn't find it here, it was not close enough. That didn't give me the Kreminna zoom. Artemovsk here, Kreminna in this area. That's a little river going here, going around. So I got this map, and you have Kreminna, this little river, bam, 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 going around. And you have Bakhmut here, Kreminna here, and Soledar here. Bakhmut, Soledar, Kreminna. So it's north, a little bit northeast. If you go here, and you have Artemovsk, Bakhmut, Soledar, Kreminna should be in this area somewhere. I don't see any Kreminna. Besides, these guys, they have the Russians name towns differently, the same towns differently than some towns differently than the Ukrainians, like Artemovsk, the Russians for Ukrainian Bakhmut. So the same Kreminna, I couldn't find it here, but anyway, that's where it's in that area. Let's look and read the last part of this article here. The 25th Army has already been fully staffed. Its number has grown. If earlier we talked about 12,000 people, now its number is 17,000. They took up positions near Kreminna. Ilya, that's not Evgeny, what I was talking, Ilya. I thought Ilya is a woman's name, but anyway, Ilya Yavlash, head of the press service of the Eastern Group of the Armed Forces, According to him, again, the same thing, the main part of the personnel of the 25th Army was made up of invaders recruited under a contract of those transferred from other Russian units. It doesn't really matter, they can activate weapons good enough. Yevlash recorded that Russia's 25th Army had replaced the enemy's 41st Army and the 76th Division in this direction, which according to him were already affected quite badly thanks to the skillful and successful work of the Ukrainian defense forces in this direction. According to the Eastern Group spokesman, the main task of the Russian 25th Army is to hold the direction. They do not conduct assaults yet, but the enemy is actively using aviation and artillery, has been withdrawn to a maximum distance in order to protect it from the strikes by the Ukrainian troops. All right, now we know what's going on over there. I didn't hear the Ukrainians bringing new blood over there. Let's put it this way, but it's okay. Their troops, the troops that are trained supposedly in Western Europe by the guys that are not involved in this war, will be coming, and they will be endless. Why? Because they will be speaking other languages, not Ukraine. So anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Bakhmut is the area, Kreminna is the area right now. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.